All right, man. Welcome everybody to That So Controversial. This is my daily show, but what I'm deciding to do now on Thursdays is to create a platform for you guys to promote whatever it is you got going on. It's an idea I just got last minute, so I'm gonna be trying to get people to promote whatever it is they got going on, whether it's a podcast, a vlog, or whatever business ventures you have going on. So today, who I have with us is my good friend. What do you want to go by?
OJ's good, Jason's good, whatever we want to go by on here. As long as they get on the Instagram and get a couple likes and follows, I mean, that's what it's all about anyway. Spreading the love, you know what I mean?
All right, that's what's up. So tell us about your the little business venture you got going on and where the
So
passion came from, and give us a little history.
absolutely, I've always been a gamer. I've always been a collector of odds things here and there. So I figure why not do a little bit of side hustle. So a lot of the stuff I'm selling is vintage games, some of the newer stuff too, but mostly classics. Dabble a little bit in the trading card business also.
Hmm.
Newer stuff like that, but mostly retro stuff with the video games, things that might be a little harder to find for people, complete in box stuff like that. So
That's awesome, man. I saw your stuff on Instagram. You got some pretty cool things, some Pokemon stuff, some retro games. What's a piece of memorabilia that you have that was hard to part with?
oh there was a lot of them. I just sold a complete in box Pokemon Emerald,
Mm.
but most of the time when people say complete in box, they're just talking about manual game and the box itself. But this one had everything. It had like the registration card in it, the full poster that came with the game. This is like a really nice copy of it. Like, and it was pretty mint. Like, it had a little bit of a crease on the one side, but it was pretty good. But it was worth it. I got a good amount for it, and that's what it's all about, is kind of spreading them a little bit of love, and the person who got it really appreciated, and they were looking for it for a while. So that's what it's all about.
That is super, super awesome. So you operate exclusively out of IG?
For right now, I do a little bit on the side, but the fees on some of these selling apps are just so crazy. I mean, I sold a box of, they're called XY Evolution Pokemon cards, and it's like
Mm.
the hottest set right now. And I sold the box for a good bit, and they took off like 100 and change off my sale, and it was like, what's the point of this?
Oh, that was eBay. I know that was eBay.
No, that was actually Macari, but
Oh wow, they're worse than eBay.
yeah, they're pretty bad. eBay kind of gets you a little bit in the front, but then they hit you in the back end also. So that's the little things that I noticed. I mean, I don't always sell things for a huge profit, but most of the time for me, especially on IG, because it's a community more than anything else, if I can
Right,
get somebody something that's going to make them a little bit happy, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? It's not always about the making the money. So
right. It's a passion, a hobby, a passion hobby, a hobby passion.
exactly, exactly.
It's a hobby of love.
That's what it's all about, man. It's just like everything else, though. You got to
Mhm.
take your ups and downs, and you got to try your hardest just to keep it going. It's a side hustle though, so that's the main thing that I understand. And I know a lot of people, they get into it and they get over their heads, but
I'm
you know,
definitely I've gone that route. That's probably one of the main reasons I got into a pretty big heap of debt myself because I tried to get into the basketball card thing, and I was chasing LeBron James rookies. I was chasing Kobe Bryant rookies. So I was buying vintage boxes at a premium, looking for that rare card, which you're never gonna find.
of course.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and especially with that, like I go into some of these card shops now, and it's just crazy what they're looking for some of this stuff, and it's not worth it. The profit they're turning on these boxes, I get it, it's tough now, but like
right,
you're talking about a promo box that you can get a case of them for like let's say 2,000, so that's 12, 12 boxes, and they're
right,
selling each box for almost 300, $400. It's like, come on.
yeah. Yeah, you understand there's a business and you got to make a profit, but then there's the point where you're just straight robbing the customer.
Mhm. So.
All right, so do you love this thing? Do you enjoy it?
I enjoy the community for the most part. I mean, it really is like right now we're doing a couple things coming up in December between the
Mhm.
community. We're doing raising money for Alzheimer's. That's one
Oh,
of the things we're
awesome.
doing. We're doing $1 raffles, so anybody can join. We're doing every single day in December a different person, or a couple people took a couple days and or doing like group things. So myself, I took December 6th, which is my birthday, and I figure I might as well raffle something off for my birthday, and that sort of
Ah,
thing. So it's gonna be $1 raffles. So hopefully we get a good amount of money. We raise it for that. The other thing we're doing is a secret Santa amongst all of us in the
mm,
community. Well, not all of us, but a good majority of us in the community. So that's another thing we're doing. Um, but there's always something going on, something different. There's a lot of people do raffles, a lot of people do just straight sales, and I try and dabble in a little bit of everything else. I do some giveaways, stuff like that. Make
Yeah,
people happy.
I've been the recipient of some of those giveaways. It was cool. Thanks for thinking of me. Thanks for thinking of me. I appreciate it.
I threw you in on a couple of them. I figured, maybe he wasn't paying attention, didn't see it, but there's a lot of
Oh,
people
okay.
selling on Instagram. You got to be careful out there, though. There are a lot of scammers out there, so just be careful. Someone told me one time, they were like, if somebody's trying to sell you something, make them take a picture of whatever they're trying to sell you and a kitchen utensil of random choosing, because if they can't do that, they don't really have the item.
I like that. That's smart. That's smart. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can paste this here. Add banners. In case people are
Appreciate that.
watching it and they want to check out, link. Can't exactly copy and paste it here, so I'll put it in the comments also in case these guys just want to click right onto your stuff and check it out.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, if
No
anybody out
problem.
there is really looking for something they can't find, or maybe want to know where they could track something down, I'm more than happy to give people information. More than happy to help people out. Um, I know it's the holidays coming up, so sometimes you want to find something unique or special for your loved ones. And I know a lot of people are throwback gamers. They're not really into the modern stuff as much. But at the same time, the older stuff is coming harder and harder to come by, especially in good condition. Like some people will sell you stuff and the insides of the cartridge is corroded, or there'll be, damage to it or what have you. If you're gonna sell something, at least be honest about it. That's the way I look at it. So
Yeah, that's the scary part of the whole thing, man. People are trying to, they just really concerned about the profit. So you're just a dollar in their pocket.
there was this woman, she was gonna sell this bulk lot of Pokemon stuff, right?
Mhm.
And she was trying to sell it for 150. And I asked her a specific question. I said, "Are any of them Tomy?" And Tomy's like the original maker from China of the Pokemon stuff, of all the
Mhm.
like the little figurines and stuff like that. So it turned out that she had like 200 that were Tomy stuff. So the
Wow.
set was worth over $600 just for those, plus all the other odds and ends stuff that she had. So she was like, "Oh, I'll
Wow.
sell it to you at a good price now, but I'm trying to get 600 for it." I'm like, "Of course you are, but I did the right thing. I could have taken them off her hands, but sometimes you got to be a better person and just do the right thing and let people know what they have before they try and get rid of it." So I've seen people get like whole action sets from the original Nintendo, the NES.
Mhm.
So the
Yeah.
action set was the one that came with like the blaster, the Duck Hunt, Mario, and the full set with 2 controllers. And those
Yeah.
complete in box are worth like 2 to 230, depending on condition and depending on what's all in them. Someone bought one at a garage sale for $10 and like straight ripped the person off. Went on Instagram, bragged about it, and people like killing them.
Oh,
Like,
that's horrible, man.
so it's one of those things. Like, listen, I'm not telling you got to tell the guy that it's worth that much, but at least if he's selling it for $10, give him 20, give him 50. You know what I mean? Like, do the right thing.
You're
Like
asking a
you're
lot
still
from
gonna.
people.
Yeah, I just feel like people are sometimes better than they should be, but especially with this, like I said, I'm not personally doing it. Most of the people I'm cool with in the community are not doing this to really turn huge profits. I mean, if something's worth something, then by all means get it for it. But it's better to put a little bit of happiness on someone, or to know that someone's going to share something with their kids that they couldn't get their hands on. So
Yeah, man. For those of you joining us now, man, if you guys want to join the show, and if there are a product or something that you guys want to promote, you are more than welcome to do so. Send me a DM, send me a message. You can join us and be part of the conversation. We'll plug in your product. We'll put in the link in our description, and it's just a good place for you guys to join and promote your stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my Thursdays. It's my way of giving back. It's my way of saying thanks. It's my way of, helping everybody out, because that's ultimately what I'm about. I love helping people out.
I know that a lot about you, man. You're a good guy. You're one of the best people I've ever met, man. I really appreciate you.
Oh, you're the man, man.
Good dude,
Appreciate
man.
that. Too kind,
Nah.
too kind.
So, I mean, if
Yeah.
anybody's looking to get into this, the only thing I would say is if you're in New York City, it's a little bit tougher than it is elsewhere. Like New York City, the surrounding suburbs and stuff like that, there's not as many garage sales. There's not as many, flea markets, that sort of thing. And that's where a lot of people pick from. And when you can get picks for cheap, you can turn a little bit more of a profit. But at the same time, you have a little bit better chance of getting something that somebody else might not be able to get their hands on because somebody left it in an attic for whatever. So that's the only thing I would say to people. If anybody's looking to do this as like a side gig or anything, you're not gonna turn into a millionaire overnight unless you
What's
unless
that
you really
show?
have the goods.
Yeah, what's that show where they go into those lockers or whatever,
This
those stuff? Huh?
this Storage Wars, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's something like that. You just have to have a community where you have a lot of storages. And would you ever do
That's the
something
other
like
thing.
that?
Well, I looked into doing that a couple times, but the thing about it is you need all cash on hand, number one. And number two, the people you're
Mm,
bidding against are going to be people that have money. You know what I mean?
right.
So even people who have like antique stores or what have you, they're going to be going in there knowing that they're going to get pieces of furniture that are older, because most of the time people in New York City who have storage units are doing it because they have not enough space, or there's people who are rich who just swipe things back and forth. So a lot of times it's tough in New York City again because the profits are going to be a little bit less, and the opportunities are going to be less too, because unless you have a lot of capital on hand, you're not going to be able to get stuff. But other places right now with the storage units and stuff, they're mostly sending you a picture of what the inside of the unit looks like. It's not like
Mm,
it was before COVID, where you could just go there and kind of peek your head in just a little bit, maybe get a little bit of a better idea of what's inside. Right now, it's mostly just here's a picture of what we're selling, and it's mostly online bids. So I know a few
yeah.
people that have done that, but it's a little bit more risky now because number one, you don't know what you're getting into, and number two, all you have to go off is that picture. But you know,
All right. That's cool, man. I think I'm keep it like that. Oh, hold on. Can I share my OnlyFans page? Absolutely, man. I'm here to help you. If that's what you got going on, by all means, come on down. Give us a sample. Not well, don't give us a sample, but
don't knock the hustle, man. Can't
yeah,
knock the hustle.
exactly,
Not right now.
exactly.
Every
Yep.
little bit helps, man. I get it 100%. So,
Yeah.
if that's
If
what
you
you're
want,
into, that's what you're into. I just don't know
hey,
how many people are gonna pay to see a red bearded guy, doing his thing. So
hey, there's something for everybody, man. There's
that's
something
it.
for everybody. Yeah, man.
But
So, like, yeah.
no, I was just gonna say I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate you doing this. Appreciate reaching out and let me know this was gonna go down. And anybody else who hasn't checked it out, check out the show. Check out his other podcasts. They're all great. They're all funny, especially the Chop Up, Media
Yeah,
Chop Up. Oh
that's my
man,
movie
I
one, man.
laugh at that sometimes at work. It's crazy. You guys are a blast, and if you don't know this guy right here, he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's great. He literally give you the shirt off his back, and if you ever need anything, I definitely say reach out to him. If he can help you out, he gonna help you out. I'm not. Don't go after money. He's not gonna give you $5. He's not gonna give you $10. But if there's something you really need, you need a shout out. You need your fans only page plugged. He might be your number one sponsor. I don't know.
I appreciate those kind words. Somebody's gonna be like, "Show me the check. Show me the check." Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I guess this is something I'm gonna be doing every Thursday, man. It's my way. If you got people who from your community that want to join on here and get on and promote their stuff, let them know. This is gonna be something I'm gonna be doing every Thursday. So it's just gonna be a
Definitely.
platform so they can, it's obviously it's live. People jump on and talk about whatever it is they got going on. Oh, so we
Definitely.
love you, Rick. I appreciate you. All right, so I guess I'm gonna leave it like that, and you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay blessed and take care. Jason, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you.
Thank
Hopefully
you
we
again
get
for
together
having me.
soon.
Yeah,
Anytime, man.
definitely, man.
Anytime.
Stay safe out there, man. It's getting crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You too, man. Shit is absolutely bonkers, man. Take care, man.
Take it easy.
All right, later.
Later, bro.